Did you know that last year 144,000 horses were sent to Mexico for slaughter? Not for dog food, but for their meat, for human consumption. My job is to save them.
Now, when you think of Texas, you think cowboy boots, open ranges, blue bonnets, and that famous saying, everything is bigger in Texas, including that Texas pride. True Texans have never taken crap from anyone, nor have they ever backed down from a fight. And that goes for two-time world champion Susie Taylor, who finds herself in a different kind of fight nowadays.
I am a two-time world champion boxer. My fight now is for the horses. So I'm no longer fighting in the ring, but I'm fighting to save these animals from going to slaughter. I started coming to Texas and buying these horses, and a lot of them are sick or injured, getting them well, rehabilitating them, taking them into California and rehoming them. In 2019, I transported 767 head. And that was like when it really just took off for us. So now we're kind of taking it to the next level. We're actually working with a local pen here to get some of their horses out and get them seen. So you're going to see a lot of animals that need to be rescued, that need to be homed, that need, adoptive places outside of Texas, outside of this slaughter pipeline.
Super middleweight champion, the All-American girl, Susie Taylor.
Good morning, can I help you?
So I'm looking to find a transporter that could help me with some donkeys that I am currently boarding in East Texas. The total number of donkeys would be 18.
Okay, let me talk to my assistant and see when she can go down, and then I'll give you a call back.
What you got going on?
Well, I got this call from this lady, and she needs someone to go down and pick them up. You can take my truck and trailer, go down and attempt to pick up these animals. He's not seeming like he's very willing to give them up. Either some of the animals are missing or they're just in very, very poor condition. So, do you want to go?
Yes.
So, there's going to be some crazy stuff going on there.
We will be there shortly. That's the GPS you're going.
I need somebody to sign paper. I need you to sign a piece of paper saying that you're good. This lady is.
Okay. How many's in here?
18. That's what she had.
Okay, so the paper that he wants me to sign, and we're out here having it out over, is stating that there's 18 donkeys on this trailer. He's not on his property. He's backed up to his gate and wanted me to back the trailer up to his trailer, which is what we did. So he pulls out a piece of paper saying that it's 18 donkeys and that they're healthy when they left here. I'm not signing it. Because that means if they get over here and they're not healthy, when I get 5 miles down the road, then that's on me. I told him to rewrite his paper and I would sign it, saying that there's 18 standing, breathing donkeys, but not healthy. And that's what I told them. Cops are on their way out here. They done threatened Justin with the camera.
A handwritten on a piece of paper, a piece of notebook paper that Claude wrote out that says that these donkeys are in good health and in good condition, and he wants the people that are picking up to sign the donkeys.
Okay.
They don't want to sign it because they can't say that the donkeys are in good health and in good condition.
So I'm signing this paper. Sign it. They will not release these donkeys unless this is signed. So for the animals' well-being, I'm going to sign this paper, and then we'll video them coming onto the trailer and what condition they are in.
Buy them company. They've been here for 2 or 3 years.
He is making us get a Coggins before we leave. He has not had a Coggins on these donkeys in 3 years.
So, West County, they should have a hold place. So they should get donkeys take them to a place so they can hold them somewhere for it until they can be transported or whatever they need done before they can move. You know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay.
And then once they get to that area, give us a call, or they should give us a call, so that we can make a farm call pretty much to go out there and do the Coggins for y'all, and y'all can transport.
Okay. All right. Let me relay that message to them, and I will give you a call back.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So what she's saying, that was the vet saying that the county has a holding place that they're supposed to take them to, and they come out and do the Coggins. Since this is escalated like it has, then that's what the sheriff is supposed to do.
He's making us leave without the donkeys because he says he cannot go get the Coggins till next week. They're not allowing us to take the donkeys, and the donkeys are in very poor condition.
This is Emily. Come here, Emily. Emily's the third part of our crew.
I'm Susie's little mini. She just don't want to tell nobody.
I wish I looked like her. Anyway, she's the third person on our little equine bounty hunter team. So
Save the ponies.
Save the horses. There you go. Save the horses. So anyway, we're going to be doing tactical training with Chuck today. He's going to teach us how to get out of arm bars or get out of holds, or if we got in trouble out in the field somewhere, how to not be in trouble. And then he's also going to teach us to shoot. I just bought a new Ruger, a really nice Ruger, and he's going to teach us how to shoot it, how to load it, how to properly cock it, and
how to use it without hurting ourselves.
Right.
I mean, just being honest.
Right, there you go. That's the deal for today.
This is my good friend Dave Hebler. He's a 10th degree black belt Kempo master. He's like one of the best in the world. And as a matter of fact, he was Elvis's personal bodyguard for a number of years.
Wow.
What?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so how did Elvis Presley move? So, 83 and you still got that going on, huh? So what was it, just the knee?
Yep, just the knee.
And then what?
Rock.
Oh, no, he would do all kinds of crap.
And what else? Show me the knee part. All right. So ready to get some training in?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's start with this. In the first place, when it comes to self-defense for women, I feel that if a female has to defend herself, the guy ought to go to the hospital at a bare minimum. So let me be the girl, you're the bad guy. So your hands are coming at me. Do it slow, and I'll show you the move. The move is I'm going to come in between, slam you in the eyes. I'm going to hook. Take your arms just completely out of, and complete the circle. Boom. And then I'm going to hammer your groin like it's all a stone. Boom, boom, boom.
I lost him at the boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to see now how that happens? Okay, watch. I'm up here, my hand's up here. Ready? Okay, ready?
Okay.
Here, it's all, if I palm heel here, my fingers automatically go into your eyes. And that's my target. I can also come across here,
Yes.
and I can go for your throat. Here. Feel how that feels? Mm-hmm. It gives you a little, yeah, right? Because if you can cause him.
Stop, I'm going to be
I'm
serious.
sorry, but he really did just take your breath away with just a finger. You're like this, and you're like, but where are you hitting her at?
Adam's apple?
Where mine would be.
Yeah, this thing right here. You don't have one, but guys do.
So it's lowered down here?
No, just
it's
right
like around
into
the
it.
center of the throat. See?
I got a big one.
Yeah, and you can. So we're talking about, you're going to react with a tremendous amount of speed. You don't have the upper strength that a man does, just because he's got more muscle mass. But your legs do. I've never met the man who could ignore injury to their eyes. I never met that person. I've never met the person
He learned
who
something
could
from his
ignore
grandmother.
not being able to breathe. Okay? Long enough, now, all of this, long enough to get out of Dodge.
Okay, show him what she learned. Go ahead. Let her practice on you. Go at it.
Huh?
Okay, go. Show him. Come on now.
I'm processing.
Go.
Here.
Yeah, no, just push straight.
You're going to attack
See,
his
you're
eyes.
trying,
You're not attacking.
you're trying to do this. No, just shoot straight. That's all you do. This automatically moves my arms out of the way. Now, from there, just grab.
Grab this one.
Now step in with your right foot.
Good.
With
Step
my
in,
right foot.
step in with your right foot and use that elbow. Boom, and I'm gonna go here, and then you're gonna let go and
Foot
pivot.
planted.
Pivot. Do this.
Keep which?
When he's saying pivot, you're like this? Okay, man.
Yes.
All right, so he's coming at me, right? And I'm not backing down. Bam!
Yes.
Bam!
Yes. Now.
Bam!
Now elbow. Step in with the right elbow. Boom. Yes. Now. Sword it away and pivot. Yes. Now.
Pivot?
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, you said pivot. That I would go that
Pivot
way.
into that. Now go straight up.
Oh. I was doing the boxing. I pivot this way on a boxing, and I'm already just set to...
Yeah. Come here. No.
Good job, Emily. Hey, man, thank you so much. I mean, like, your book, so interesting. I mean, what a great life you've had. Like,
That's awesome.
Totally honored to
Jealous.
meet him.
Okay, you guys ready to do some shooting?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm ready, yes. Ready
So,
to go.
Range, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Hi, I'm Susie. This is my rig. And this is my gig. We can haul donkeys, ponies, horses, exotics. We can do dogs. We can do cats. We run about every 2 weeks. If you have an animal that's sick, we can board it and help with the vetting until it's healthy enough to make that trip. If you'd like to have your animal transported anywhere between Texas and California, please give us a call. We'll take care of it just like it's our own. Love to hear from you.
Pretty good.
Come get the donkeys?
Yes.
Okay. Imagine, I work for the state, Texas Animal Health. I guess the best way, he said bring it in there, but he just got them on a 20. There's 18 of them.
Uh-huh.
18 is what we're going to leave here with today, apparently.
Yeah, I'm going to seal that trailer. Where y'all going to?
Bowie.
Bowie Livestock.
Yeah.
Bowie Livestock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I got
Which is
an
the vet.
inspector's going to
Yep.
be there in the vet. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are about a mile and a half down from where we picked up the donkeys. The state of agriculture just put a seal on it. And while we were loading, they did not want us videoing the animals going into the trailer. They appear to have been in the trailer all night. They are very weak, could not hardly step up in the trailer to go from his trailer to ours.
And I didn't have a knife either. There you go. Yay. Split them all out.
In the alley.
Yay. Hey. Hey. Hey, come on. Come on, guys, let's go. Come on. Let's go.
They're not very big, Doc.
No, they're not. That's 7. You think we can fit all 7 of them in?
That gate right there will close and latch right there. If you want.
I think you will, because they're going to be. They will be too. There's plenty right.
His neck's hurt.
Let's turn the first 2 out, and then I'll take pictures.
Did you get her blood already?
I got her blood.
Oh, I missed it. I'm all holding it. Poor thing.
This one is 856.
So you leave here and you take my truck and trailer and you drive to Henderson, Texas, to East Texas Kill Pen. And what happens when you get there?
When we get there, as we're pulling in, I call him when we're about 10 minutes out. He says he's ready for us. And when we get there, he's backed up to the end of his driveway with all the donkeys in the trailer. He apparently does not want us on his property. He tells us to back up to him, to the trailer, and we just unload them. So we did just that. We backed up. And when I get out, he has a notebook in his hand with something that he wants me to sign. So I'm like, okay. So as I read it, it's saying that the donkeys are healthy, that there's 18 of them, they're healthy, and so forth. And I was like, well, they don't look healthy to me. I can't visually see them. I mean, they're all bunched up in this 40-foot, about a 30-foot trailer maybe, bunched up, 18 donkeys. And so I walk around the trailer and I'm looking at them and I see one bleeding, see another one that's got a foot cut, and I'm like, I can't sign this paper. And I was like, can you reword the paper you want me to sign saying that they're standing, they're breathing, and there's 18 of them? He was like, no, they're healthy. He flat refused to change the wording on the paper. They threatened to go get a gun. So at this point, I feared a little bit, because now they're getting really upset. So I just called the sheriff's office. Sheriff's office gets there and they tell me, if you want these donkeys, you have to sign this paper. Then he didn't give them to us anyway. So
then what
as
happened?
you know, they told us that they had to have Coggins. I asked him what he'd charge, and he says he can't do it for 7 days. So then that's when I called you.
I called the sergeant at the police department, and then I called the lieutenant, and then I called the state veterinarian. I work it out to where the next day you can go back at 3 o'clock. The state vet will be there to seal that trailer, load those animals on the trailer, and bring them back to Texas to where we are in Bowie. And then we'll unload those animals. There will be a state vet here to evaluate the animals when they get off the trailer and to unseal the trailer. We get the animals loaded at 3 o'clock that day, and there's a bunch of drama that ensues there. And we get the animals on the truck, state vet locks it, and you arrive here. And we unload the animals. What kind of condition were those animals in when you got here? On a scale of 1 to 5, what was their body score?
Most of them about a 2.
I think you did a great job on going out there and grabbing those guys.
Thank you.
I mean, seriously, what did you think when you were standing there? You just want to beat the crap out of that guy?
I did, and then he just insisted on me signing that paper. That's really where, I stayed pretty calm to that point, because I'm thinking just get the animals and get out.
Boy, we come across some crazy stuff out here,
we
huh?
do.
I mean, it's been really crazy this week. So, I just bought this gun. This is one of the guns that you had recommended.
Good, nice choice.
The Ruger, and I know nothing. I've never even shot a gun before, so what do we do?
Okay, well, the first thing you want to do, of course, is make sure the gun is safe and empty.
Okay.
You have to assume all guns are always loaded. Never put your finger on the trigger. As you notice mine, the minute I pick up a gun, it's always alongside the frame, never on the trigger until you're on target and ready to shoot. In order to determine if this gun is loaded or not, we need to remove the magazine first, because that's the supply of ammunition right there in the magazine. Then we need to examine the chamber area to make sure the chamber is empty. There's not a round in the chamber. You simply grab a hold of the slide like this, assist it back with your index finger, bring the slide back just a little bit to ensure that the chamber is empty. You can see into the chamber. Make sure there's nothing in the chamber. Lock the slide back to the rear, and you're ready to begin. Okay, we're going to load the magazine. It's a 9mm. It holds 7 rounds plus 1 in the chamber. That's a total of 8 rounds you'll have. Now simply move around from the box, depress your finger down, move the follower down a little bit. Take your index finger, push that leading round down a little bit.
So then I push this down.
Push it
I just
down.
want to know how to do it. If I do it by myself, then I'll learn. If you do it, I'll be like, what did he say?
Exactly.
Okay, so I might have been better at the fighting thing, but you're definitely better at the gun thing.
I just know how to put on a good smile.
So we're going to put the magazine in the weapon.
Oh my.
Seat it properly, make sure it is seated. Tug on it, make sure it's seated and locked.
Uh-huh.
And then at this point, this lever should depress Set the gun down, muzzle down range. There's a round in the chamber. Safety on. And let's get some ear protection. I'm going to shoot 1 round, then you're going to shoot 2 rounds, and you're going to shoot 2 rounds. We'll just... Now, the basic grip on the weapon needs to be firm. Firm grip of the back strap all the way up to the top of your hand. Firm grip, finger along the frame until you're on target and ready to shoot. And your stance is kind of a personal preference. You can take a Weaver stance like this, whatever feels comfortable to you, basically. Either kind of a semi-Weaver stance, or you can shoot straight onto the target with both arms locked out, or kind of just a variance of both. But the main importance is having a firm grip and locking the gun out to manage the recoil. The gun will recoil in your hand.
Yep. Yes, sir.
You shoot it first.
Okay, I'll shoot it first. You want a nice, smooth, consistent trigger press. You want to watch your sights. Your primary focus and concentration should be on your sights. And then it's a smooth, consistent, steady trigger press until the gun goes off. Let it be a surprise when the gun goes off. Don't even think about it going off. Pick up the slack in the trigger and simply press the trigger. Smooth, consistent, steady press on the trigger. Let it be a surprise when the hammer drops. Okay, let's try another one. Smooth, consistent press. And low ready, assess. Take a look at your target, and...
Did you hit the target?
I hit the target. I didn't do too well, though, so I'm not familiar with this gun.
Safety.
Both of them are in the head, but one of them's a little high, one of them's a little bit low and to the left. Okay, who's next? Okay, finger alongside the frame. Make a pistol grip. There you go, just like that. Okay, shoulder forward a little bit. Don't lean back. There you go, perfect stance. Okay, pick up the slack in the trigger, watch your sights, make sure the sights are aligned on the target. Smooth, steady, don't fire the gun, just let it go off by surprise. Steady, 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 watch your sights. Okay, where were you shooting for?
The head.
Oh, you were shooting for the head. Let's go for the body. It's a bigger target, it's easier to shoot at. Okay, watch your sights, finger on the trigger. Pick up the slack, smooth, steady, consistent press. Just let the gun go off by a surprise. Don't think about the gun shooting. Steady. Okay, let's go forward and take a look at that shot. You hit the 10 ring.
Hey, I did.
Perfect shot right there.
Hit him in the neck.
And this is the next shot. You anticipated a little bit. I could see on that first one you anticipated the gun. And it caused the round to go low. It caused the whole gun to go low.
Don't do that, is what he's saying.
The second shot, I could tell you took more time and you let it be more of a surprise when the hammer finally dropped and the gun fired. It was more of a surprise and the round hit right exactly where you were aiming. So that was good.
Okay.
Okay, let's go back. Finger on the trigger. Smooth, consistent, steady building of pressure. Watch your sights, focus. Focus, steady, smooth. Don't think about the gun going off. Good. Finger off the trigger, low ready. You did better than I did. Right there. Couldn't be any better. Center mass 10 ring. Perfect. 2 10-ring shots.
Take a picture of that before we leave.
Excellent. That's real good. Outstanding. Okay, take this thumb and depress the safety lever. Or that thumb. Push down. There you go. Pick up the slack.
Hold on, I'm not ready now.
Steady. Watch your sights. Total concentration on your sights. Simply press the trigger till the gun goes off. Let it be a total surprise when the gun goes off. Don't stage it. Smooth, consistent, building up pressure. There you go.
Okay, what did I hit?
You hit back here. You almost hit my house. You shot way the hell over there.
Oh.
I think you're done today. We need to schedule you for some more lessons. Stand up straight, keep your head up straight. Steady, steady, watch your sights. Steady, steady. Steady, don't think about shooting the gun. Just nice, steady, consistent building of. Okay, let me have the gun. We don't need to do anything else right now. It's empty. Now let's go see how you did. Yeah, it looked like you still were shooting a little bit high, which you were. clipped him in the shoulder. We need to schedule some more lessons. Okay, yeah. We'll have to work on that.
If he was a skinnier guy, I might not have I would have missed for
He's
sure.
a pretty big guy. So if he was thinner, you probably would have missed him.
Yeah, and then at least I didn't hit the house.
Yeah, that's true. It just went up into the berm there.
He was like, okay, that's it. You almost hit my house.
Okay, well that second one was on the target anyway, so.
At least I hit it this time. I was closer though.
Now we want to just make the gun safe, put it back in the box. We'll put the magazine in separately so we don't have any confusion whether the gun is loaded or not. Simply bring the slide back.
Yeah.
Activate the slide stop. And the slide will go forward. Chamber check, make sure the gun is empty.
Yeah.
Gun's empty. And we'll put it back in the box.
There you go.
That's it.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
And we'll schedule some more lessons for you.
Away from his house, he said.
Yeah, some other range.
Direction. It was a blast. I really appreciate you letting us come out here. Thank you.
Good. Yeah, it was fun.
We'll come back.
Can I take my...
Certainly, you can have that whole target.
You want to take it with you?
No, man. I got the Taekwondo book guy.
Okay, well, I'm going to take the target guy.
All right. Can you believe that we actually met Elvis's bodyguard?
I'm overwhelmed with just awe, starstruck at the moment, like super jealous because he got to see Elvis and be around him and stuff. And all I get to hear is stories, and I'm downloading his book though.
Yeah, I mean, totally. It was a great experience to be able to meet him. He had some good stories and good
advice.
Yeah, good advice, and he was actually a really thorough trainer.
He really was.
Yeah, he was a really good trainer. So
made me feel like I could kick someone's butt.
Did you?
In the moment, like I've got to have that like panic fear thing, like. But
in the moment.
Yeah.
In the moment, but anyway.
In the moment you're in trouble, but if we're playing around, you're good.
And then the shooting with Chuck was really great. Like
that was a blast.
Yeah, it's your total 10-pointer, and I'm like shooting his house, I'm banned from shooting now because I was shooting and apparently I missed, I don't even know, like that sight lineup thing. I thought I was doing it right, but I was too high. I missed the whole target, and now he won't even let me shoot anymore because he's like, you almost missed my house. Like,
you almost hit his house.
I'm telling you, I was tuning on the target though, and I must have been aiming wrong because I thought I was dead on the money.
You gotta relax and just let it surprise you.
Well, I didn't let the surprise happen. Apparently, I anticipated.
Oh no, you surprised everybody. You weren't surprised, but we were. Chuck damn sure was. Like, oh my gosh, my house. You're done. You're done.
You're done shooting. I got that from shooting. Anyway, I had today.
I got an A+ on the shooting.
But I got an A+ in the tactical training.
Pretty evenly paired.
Yeah, good.
As long as we got a gun and yours.
I don't have guns anymore. I got old.
Okay.
Well, at the end of the day, we stayed safe.
We had a lot of fun.
Yep, and we got to meet Elvis's personal
bodyguard.
Elvis Presley's bodyguard. How cool was he?
He was the coolest little dude I've ever met in my life.
Dude, he was so fast.
He'd kick you in a heartbeat.
He would kick me in a heartbeat, yep. Off to it tomorrow to go save some ponies.
Save the ponies.
Save the ponies.
Hi guys, welcome to the Bowie Vet Supply. We are located here in Bowie, Texas, attached to the horse sale barn. We have everything you need from large to small animals. With our large in-house cooler, we're able to store lots of medications and vaccinations and keep everything on hand. We also get daily shipments and are able to ship out overnight to anywhere in the country. Our phone number is 940-872-3061. We are located again here in Bowie, Texas, attached to the Bowie sale barn.